Yeah. Don't forget to frame it 'cause you miss me when I'm gone. I betcha you gone.
Story time of how I passed out in the nail salon. So this is actually the security footage of right before it happened. I had ate breakfast, I ran to my appointment, I was just sitting there and I just felt like really hot and like dizzy and really funky feeling, and my nail lady is the sweetest in the world. She even noticed that I was acting a little funny and she asked if I was okay, and I was like, I don't know, I feel weird, like maybe I'm gonna pass out, I'm not sure. Then a minute later, I passed out. Luckily, they were able to give me the security footage so I could show it to my doctor and she could kind of help understand what happened. So they said I was out for a couple minutes. Luckily, I hate watching the video. Luckily, there was a nurse in there, and so she was super helpful, and I think she helped them stay calm, and she was checking my pulse, like making sure I was okay, and then they called 911. Once I had woken back up and realized what I had done, it took me a really long time to come to. Like, everything was just still so blurry, and it just felt so funny, and then I was like, oh my god, I just passed out in the nail salon. This is so freaking embarrassing. 5 minutes later, the EMT showed up. They checked like my blood pressure, my blood sugar, and everything was pretty normal. And then my mom showed up a few minutes later to pick me up. That day we called my doctor, we went in, got my blood done, and most of that was all normal. And then we also scheduled an appointment with a neurologist and a cardiologist. At the heart doctor, they did an EKG on me, and they tested it when I was laying down, sitting, and standing, and my blood pressure did change throughout those little movements. And I did an EEG, and I do not recommend it. It was terrible. It was incredibly uncomfortable, and it lasted an hour and a half. So basically the results we found back are totally fine, but I have a history of this when I was a kid. I would pass out like if I overheated, or if I get like a shot or a finger prick, or like I've gotten lip filler and I've passed out. Typically there's a cause for passing out, and this time like there was nothing, I was just sitting there. So who knows?
All right. Nice hair.
I've never had bedhead like this in my life.